Welcome to this video that will briefly introduce ThingMagic Sargas UHF RFID Reader and walk you through connecting the Sargas to your computer, a brief overview of the Sargas Web UI or user interface, and demonstrate reading UHF RFID tags in the Web UI. Let's jump in. The ThingMagic Sargas is a high-performance RFID reader with a small form factor that's capable of connecting to 2 UHF RFID antennas. The ThingMagic Sargas has a maximum transmit power of 30 dBm, an integrated GPIO port, and is able to connect to peripheral devices via 2 USB ports, a micro SD card slot, and a micro USB port. The ThingMagic Sargas is one of the smallest fixed RFID readers on the market, coming in at 3.4 inches long, 3.1 inches wide, and a little under an inch tall. This reader can easily fit into the palm of your hand. For a more in-depth introduction to the ThingMagic Sargas, check out the link on screen now. Let's go ahead and unbox our Sargas reader and connect it to our computer. First, I'll go ahead and connect my antenna to the Sargas reader via an RP SMA male to N-type male RFID antenna cable. I'll plug the N-type male side into the RFID antenna that we are using today and the other RP SMA male side into the Sargas. I want to call out that the end of this cable might look a little different. You will notice I'm actually using a cable adapter at the end of this cable to convert this SMA male connector to an RP SMA male connector for convenience purposes. To learn about cable connectors and adapters, check out the link on screen now to read our free ebook that covers antenna cables. Next, I will connect the Sargas to my computer via an Ethernet cable. I'll plug one end into the Sargas' LAN/PoE port and the other end into a computer's Ethernet port or an Ethernet wall outlet. And finally, I'll grab the Sargas' AC adapter and plug one end into the Sargas' power port and the other end into a standard power outlet. Now my reader is powering up. Open a web browser on your computer and navigate to the reader's Web UI. That address can be found on the side of your Sargas reader, right here. That address will start with http:// followed by the word Sargas, a dash, and then the 6 characters located on your Sargas reader, followed by .local if you're directly connecting to your computer. When the ThingMagic/JDAC screen appears, type in the username and password. The username is web and the password is lowercase radio. Then click login. The ThingMagic Sargas' dashboard should appear and show the status screen. I'm going to give you a quick overview of each of the top line categories. Status page. The status page is basically your main page and holds the reader's status indicators, like temperature and connections, along with the reader's information, like serial number, region, hostname, and IP address. Settings page. The settings page is composed of 4 subcategories. The first is network, which has general network settings like hostname, domain name, and DNS information, as well as Ethernet interface options like IP address interfaces. Number 2 is reader, which includes reader settings like protocols, enabling antennas, and antenna read power and write power settings. The third is protocol, which includes settings related to read rate, receive sensitivity, tag population settings, and tag search modes and sessions. And the fourth is miscellaneous, which has telnet, GPO polarity, and syslog host information. Now back to the top line categories. The apps page. The apps page allows you to turn on keyboard wedge or rainstream and configure the output fields. Read page. The read page allows you to easily start reading UHF RFID tags with your Sargas reader. We'll visit this category in a few minutes. The firmware page. The firmware page provides the firmware edition for the reader, Web UI, firmware loader, and apps, and allows you to upgrade the firmware via a downloaded file or a specified URI. Diagnostics page. The diagnostics page provides general information similar to the status page, but includes reader uptime and the ability to view and download user logs, reboot the reader, open a terminal window, and perform a time or continuous regulatory test. Now that we have a general overview of the Sargas Web UI, let's go ahead and start reading UHF RFID tags. In order to read UHF RFID tags, you can use ThingMagic's Universal Reader Assistant, also called the URA, via a free download, or purchase ThingMagic's Rainstream software, or simply read RFID tags via the Sargas Web UI. Let's read tags within our Web UI. First, ensure your RFID antenna is set up by going to Settings, clicking Reader, and then choosing the antenna port that you're currently using. I'm using antenna port 2, so I will select the box labeled 2 and click Save Reader Settings. A pop-up might appear that lets you know that the settings were configured successfully. Click OK. Then click Read in the top line categories, and then click the blue Start button in the top right corner to start reading UHF RFID tags. Thanks for watching this video all about the ThingMagic Sargas UHF RFID Reader. Remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this one.